Hello, this is Reverend Bubba. How you doing today? The day after Labor Day. CNN called me and asked me did I know Mark Burns. I told them I never heard of him. They said he's a preacher. I said I never heard of him. I said there's a lot of false prophets out here. And Eddie Long, this message for you. You never got a hold of me, and I've been taking up you since day one. I told you it's a bunch of fat ass preachers got them boys to come to your church. And what did I tell you? I prophesied and told you he had about 4 or 5 members. And what CNN said, he had 4 to 6 churches in that fold-down church, a small house church, just like I prophesied to you. And I told you a fat preacher sent them sissy boys over to your church trying to seduce you. And another thing, you know who that Mark Burns is. A lot of y'all in Atlanta know he is. You know an Atlanta housewife? You know that fat sissy, the one do all those women hair, that always wear those high heels, that's bald headed? That's him. He just cut all his hair off. That's the same person. And I told you, God told me there was a bunch of fat preachers that tried to get them destroyed. He sent them boys over there to you. And Charlemagne the God. I love Charlemagne. DJ Envy and Angela Lee. Charlemagne, this man from your hometown, and I can't believe that you didn't expose him for who he is. They told me that I found out some of my inside sources in South Carolina told me he went through initiation. That's why people ain't never heard of him. They found that Negro. They put a swastika across his fat ass on both his cheeks. They put a swastika on him. And then everybody in the campaign thing, they found that coon nigga. And all of them urinated on him. And you know what else they did to him? They initiated him. And right now, I feel sorry for Mark Burns. And I didn't know he was married. I feel sorry for him. He embarrassed his wife, his family, his mother, everybody. He's not a preacher. He's a false preacher, a fat, dumb preacher. And CNN said, please come back and lock your church up. They still can't find his fat ass. They said it was on a high-speed chase. You know, I don't understand it. He ran. But anyway, Charlemagne, I can't believe you didn't get him. Usually you catch everybody that's fake like him, old coon like him. But anyway, they told me to tell you, Mark Burns. You know what this is? This is a thing you better hate with. This one been out, I guess, 2007 all the way up to 2016. It's a hook. Okay. You see this one? This one made in 1879. This is copper with wood on it. They said when they catch you, David Duke now, they gonna put this hook in your ass and they gonna put another one in your mouth. They told me to tell you that. They got 2 hooks. One from the 1800s when they hung niggas and put this up in their ass and squared them up. And this is the later model. Then they're going to arrest you on the spot for running out your own church. See the handcuffs? They got a warrant out for your arrest, fat boy. And Donald Trump, I can't believe you let that coon manipulate you. I could look at him and tell he tried to use them big old words like Ari Vernon do in Cleveland, Ohio. Trying to use them big words. He don't know what none of those big words mean. Telling you all this stuff and playing that old dead ass cemetery music that Benny Hinn be playing on stage. He up there playing it in the background. I laughed my butt off when I heard that music. I said, man, this guy got Benny Hinn. He recorded that. I said, this guy is so fake. Everything he do is fake. And I'm telling you something. That guy sent them guys to Eddie Long Church. I saw that. I saw the big fat guy. And you see that tie he had on? That rubber flag tie he had on, but it was twisted real skinny where the black people couldn't read through it. I saw through it because I'm a man of God. I saw that fake tie he had on. It red, all them little colors in there. I bet he got a rebel best spread and stuff on his bed. But I feel sorry for his whole family. And I told you, they know where your church at now. They're going to bulldoze your church. And you ain't going to have nowhere to run. You better leave this country. You better leave this country. Everybody look. The blacks looking for you. Donald Trump got them people out looking for your fat ass. And you fat. You can't hide nowhere. You can't get a facelift and you look like you lie. Your eyes wide open. When they got that black guy to interview you and you talk about you supposed to do this off camera, no. They paid your fat black ass. You talking about you had a mega church, and I laughed when they said, "How come you don't have Donald Trump and them to come to your church?" Donald Trump is 6 foot something. Your ceiling in your church ain't number about 5 feet or 4 something. That's a house church. That's a shotgun house. And you put asphalt in the driveway, just like I prophesied about them preachers down there. And the side, they got asphalt. They getting them houses, knocking them walls in, making a church. And that's funny. They're like, hey, your church, and right there where your pulpit at, my bathroom and my master bedroom bigger than that whole church you got. And I can show you. I can't believe you got on TV and you disgraced the whole black race. All the black people hate you now. And now the white people done turned against you. And you on Donald Trump plane. I seen you walking up there in that plane. They showing you talking to him. He told you to sit your fat ass down and get back there in the back. I saw you. You trying to be seen. You up there that committee up there talking about Donald Trump. You coon nigga. Donald Trump wouldn't even let you take a shit in that airplane. I heard about it. You had to wear them pins. You shitted on yourself while you was on the plane. He didn't even want you using his toilet. You dumb nigga. I cannot believe you. I ain't no South Carolina. I thought they brought out rappers and smart people like Charlamagne now. I didn't know they had a big old fat idiot. But I knew. I saw the trail. You sent the spies out, just like in the Bible. You do know a little Bible. You sent the spies out. You sent them to go to Eddie Long Church because he was the biggest thing on TV at the time. And you pulled him down because he was against all that mess y'all doing. And then you cut all your hair off. You took your little high heels off because you look just like that joke on Atlanta Housewife. I'm not kidding. If anybody go look at some of them shows, that joker that do all them women hair always be on there having them high heels with the heels and ran over. You look just like him, but now you shaved all your hair off. And you got a wedding ring on your hand because you had a black plastic ring on that hand. And you know what that means. Everybody know what that means. And you know you into stuff like this. And reason you coming out now trying to destroy somebody else. You sent them boys out and you thought they gonna bring you back some money so you can get you a mega church. Them boys went and got everything changed on them or whatever. They ain't got nothing to do with you no more. And so you want to get in the limelight sitting up there talking about you're a Republican. You don't even know how to spell Republican. And you ain't no Democrat. You ain't nothing. And you better not go back to the black neighborhood. They gonna beat the fat shit out of you. They gonna starve you. You gonna look like a crackhead when they get through with you. Your lying self. I said, boy, you embarrassed the whole black. We trying to overcome. They said we should overcome. Oh, coon like you pulling us back down. Even the black Republicans don't even like you. They talking about, they called David Duke and told him where your whole family live at. I got inside sources. They told me that they told David Duke where your whole family is, where you live at. They told me your wife's name. And they told me, and your businesses. What businesses you got? You ain't got no businesses. You had some businesses. Why you got a church and a shotgun house and the pulpit is down a hallway with a blue screen. I got a blue screen in my son's studio and now I can go show you what it look like. You down a hallway. That's a shotgun house, really a efficiency apartment. And you down a hall with your little homemade wood pulpit that you probably got from Goodwill, some old trunk or something, and you put a cloth over it and playing. Boy, when you start playing that white folk music, I knew you was fake right then. Talking about all your member. And Donald Trump ain't never coming to where your church at. Donald Trump ain't gonna never see you again. You gonna be a nobody. You destroyed your own self, you fool. The Bible said you destroyed for lack of knowledge, and you a dumb nigga. And right now, you and your ministry is be under arrest. They gonna arrest your fat ass. They gonna put these 2 hay hooks. See that? One, this made in 90 something all the way to 2006. This made in 18 something. This old wood. And it got numbers engraved on it. Got numbers all engraved on it. It's an old hook. Look. That beat it. This right here ain't no modern shit. This is made. Look. They gonna put this hook, one in your mouth and one in your ass. And they gonna put your ass on a clothesline. The Klan looking for your ass. Boy, and they say if Donald Trump lose that election, I feel sorry for you. They gonna really torment your ass. They already know who you is. They know you can't hide because you fat. Where can a fat motherfucker hide? You can't crawl under the house. I know them houses in South Carolina. They're sitting up on them wooden things. Your fat ass can't hide. You can't. They gonna get you. Yo, boy, you destroyed the whole faith. And T.D. Jakes all sending a mob after your ass, having a picture of him on a big old billboard in the back of you. I can't believe you did that. Your ass ain't ever had money even go to MegaFest. I can't believe you did that. Trying to use somebody to make you think you big time. God, you are so fake and stupid. All them other people call him talking intelligent about you. They saying, well, he used his word properly. Tell that nigga he's a lie like that guy that was on that back in the day, looked like he was high. He told it like it is. He's you like a big old fat sissy. And he ain't lying. There's something funny about you. There's something funny about you. And you look just like that guy in that vision I seen that sent them people to Eddie Long Church. At first, I was wondering, I said, God, show me. Show me. Your fat ass popped up on TV. It was you. You sent them people to destroy that black man. And you know what? He ain't never gave me no money for defending him. He ain't never tried to get in contact with me. But I hope he see that any of your members go to Eddie Long Church, Newburgh. You tell them Reverend Bubba done busted that fat fucker that sent them boys to that church. And guess what? He schooled them boys. Because guess what? He had exactly the same amount of seats as the same amount of guys that accused Eddie Long of that. And hey, I know for a fact it was him now. And we're going to take some DNA, since his church is unlocked, we're going to go in there and take some DNA out them church. Them boys are sitting there. And he schooled them boys to do that. Tell me he was in the military. The only thing you did in the military was peel potatoes and eat up everything, you fat fuck. That's why they kick you out. You ain't get a dishonorable discharge. They kick your ass out because you probably lied about your name, you big dumb ass. You look stupid. You went to college. You didn't go no semester. You got that check and you spent that money off that card and you never showed up for class, you dumb fat ass, trying to use them big old words. What it is, you went and set up some big old conference, you heard them preachers use them big names, you recorded it, and you kept running it over and over in your head, and you really believe you're a preacher. And you know what, your mother probably told you was a preacher. You ain't no preacher, you're a big fat dumb ass kid. You was a fat dumb ass kid when you came out your mama's vagina. All through school, nobody played with you. You that fat dumb kid lied and said he had a motorcycle. He didn't even have a bicycle. You that little kid always lying, talking about my mama got a Mercedes. Your mama didn't have no Mercedes. Your mama didn't have no kind of car. Your mama rode public transportation. And you like one of them world front kids. You look just like one of them powder milk drinking ass fat kids. Government cheese all in your big old titty. And you know what? I know Donald Trump bought you that suit. Yo, fat ass can't get no suit tailor-made. I know you can't. And I said, golly, how they find this joker? How he find this joker? And then I figured it out. That's that guy that's circulating on the internet that the Klan recruited. And they got him ready. And guess what? When they get through, like I told you, I know several Negroes just like you that went out there and did what the Klan and all them people told you to do, and the end result is a hook in your ass and a pair of handcuffs. God bless you. Mark Byrne. And brother, keep on running. They looking for your fat ass. And tell your lazy ass fat wife, because she probably fat too, fucking with you. Tell her go lock the church up, because there ain't shit in there to steal. We already sent our people in there. You ain't got shit. Because we're going to go and take your little sound system and your keyboard. We find our goddamn little cassette player, one of them old ones, with all that church music. And them old fold down there, chair. You need to take them at that party thing. That's that rental shit that y'all stole from the convention center down there. I'm not going to tell it on you because I'm not a snitch. But you know what? You just keep on running. You keep up the bloodstained banner. And boy, man, I don't know what to tell you no more, Mark. You shouldn't have done that. And like I said, I cannot believe Charlemagne the God. Everybody loves Charlemagne. Every day, I love to hear that donkey of the day. He didn't even get his fat fucker donkey of the day. I guess because he was from his neighborhood or something. But you know what? A lot of people know you. They said when you was coming up in school, you was all that wasted kid that came around everybody lying, talking about what you got. You got several business. Motherfucker, you didn't even have a paper route. Your fat ass was going there eating free lunch at school. Even when you supposed to graduate, you flunked on purpose because you want that free lunch. And right now, you have the free lunch. You want world fame. But you know what? That world fame ain't good for you, man. The world fame ain't. You in Revelation. Your ass is at the back of the Bible and at the end of the Bible. Anyway, over and out, Mark Byrne. Eddie Long, don't forget my check. I found this bastard. It took me years to find his ass. See, prophecies do come true. I told you God gonna show me that fat fucker, and there's some more fat fuckers just like him. They his friend. All you gotta do is find out who hanging around with this fat joker, and all of them sent them boys in there. And another thing, go to CNN for yourself. Count those children. We got people gonna go in there and take DNA for you, Eddie. Well, I'm not going to even charge you for it because you ain't paid me for the other information I gave. But them boys sit before that. He trained them to come after you. They tried to destroy you because they know you wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump. They knew a long time ago that Donald Trump was going to run. And he found this old fat coon at a buffet somewhere. I'm going to tell you something else. That's another way you can bust them jokers. If y'all do find his fat ass, you're going to see him at a buffet somewhere eating. And you know what? You're going to see the rest of them fat jokers with him. It's the Fat Clan. And they trying to bring good-looking, healthy men down with muscles. God bless you. Keep running. Keep up the bloodstained banner. Cause they looking for your fat butt, Reverend Mark Burns. Mr. Burns on The Simpsons. Dumb Burns.